welcome to Basic English Learning. I am Nimal Kainat. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the agreement between subject to and verb or helping verb. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the agreement between subject 1 and verb. All these are the agreement mistakes that we do in grammar usage. Here I'll tell you that how you have to choose a verb according to subject to, and why we choose subject to. When there are two subjects in a sentence, there is a competition between the subjects, that according to which subject we will choose our word. Here there are some words, actually there are present some words between two subjects that are actually called conjunction words. These words determine that which subject will use to determine your verb. Here are some examples. Actually these words are neither nor, either or, not only but also. For example, neither the teacher nor the students are coming. Here the students is actually plural verb, so our helping verb should be plural. So is incorrect and are is a right helping verb, because we have to choose our helping verb according to our second subject, that is plural. That's why our helping verb is also plural. In the next example, either the students or the teacher leaves. Why leaves? Because the teacher is singular and our verb should be singular. Okay, so second subject is singular, that's why our verb is singular. It depends upon subject too. It could be plural, it could be singular. When it is plural, our helping verb, our verb will be plural, and when it is singular, our verb or our helping verb should be singular. Okay, if there is nor, but also instead of or, then our uh, helping verb, our verb should be according to second subject. Okay, next is not only the books but also the notes are useful. Not is useful. Why? Because the notes is plural, that is our second subject, and our helping verb should also be plural. Okay, it depends upon second subject. It is not necessary that it will always be singular, but it could be plural. When it is singular, our verb will be singular. When it is plural, our verb will be plural. It's so simple. You just have to concentrate on these words, and that is so easy. Okay, your mind will automatically click upon this, that this is a singular subject, then our helping verb, our verb will use according to second subject, not first subject. First subject will be used when the word your conjunction words are except, together with, along with, besides. Then your verb will be according to your subject one. When these words neither nor, either or, not only but also, these words are present between two subjects, then our verb will be according to second subject. Okay, here I have some example. Now let's see where is the mistake. Either he or I is mistaken in this regard. Here the mistake is in is. Is actually wrong. Okay, is जो है, is wrong. It should be am. Either he or I am. Okay, mistaken in this regard. Neither the chairman nor the directors is present. Is wrong. Why? Because our second subject, that is the director, is plural. So what is right? The right is, the correct answer is R. Okay, the correct answer is R, not is. Hope so you understand. This one is right. Okay. Our next topic is the agreement between subject and. What does it mean when there is present and between two subjects, between two words, that is actually a single subject? Okay, when there is present and between two words, that is actually a single subject and verb or helping verb. Okay, if two words are joined by and these two words actually represent a single unit as a whole, then we use a singular verb or helping verb after that. For example, bread and butter. Bread is a singular word and butter is also a singular word, and these two words show a single entity, that is livelihood. Okay, livelihood is actually a singular verb. Okay, so our helping verb should be singular. Why? Because bread and butter is a singular word. Bread and butter was earned by hard work, not were, because were is plural verb, plural helping verb, and we have to use singular, not plural verb. Okay. Next is time and tide. Wait, not wait. Waits for none, because time and tide shows time, that is a singular verb, singular subject, sorry, singular subject, and we have to choose a singular verb for this, that is waits, not wait. Okay, wait shows plural verb. Next is horse and cart. Has reached, not have reached. Why? Because have is a plural helping verb, and horse and cart show a single entity, that is tanga. Okay, uh, that that was used in past, tanga. uh, so horse and cart has reached here. Okay, next there are some other examples when there are two different subjects and there comes and that will make our subject plural. For example, the professor and the scholar, that are two different persons. The professor is one and the scholar is another one. Okay, so these two make our subject plural. That's why our helping verb should be plural. So the right answer for this sentence is the professor and the scholar were killed, not was killed, because the professor and the scholar, this means that they are two persons actually. Okay, if the professor and scholar, it means that one person, that is a professor as well as a scholar, was killed, not were killed, because the subject is singular, not plural. In the same way, my brother and teacher is killed. My brother and teacher, my brother is actually a teacher. Okay, my brother and teacher is killed, not are killed, because brother and teacher are not different person, they are actually a single person. Okay, my brother and my teacher, uh, my brother and my teacher are killed, not is killed, because my brother is one person and my teacher is another person. So the right option is are, not is. Our helping verb will be plural. Hope so you understand all these concepts. They are very easy, just a little tricky, so just concentrate on it and you will avoid these mistakes in your test or in your examination. Allah Hafiz.